Okay, so now that the job was fully approved, the users who were part of the recruitment process, in other words, they were assigned to be involved in a recruitment process, they will be able to see it now in their jobs page, and then they can just go into it. And now you will notice that the design and the posting and the candidates, these tabs now, which are all recruitment based, posting and mining candidates for the job, as well as managing applications, are all open now. So I am logged in as one of these users that I was assigned, and to be able to post it. I've already, as you can see, copied and pasted some content here. I can show you if I was to just copy these two paragraphs here, and then I'm going to cut everything here and then just paste these two paragraphs. Just imagine this is how I'm going to do the ad, and voila, it's very, very straightforward. You can change the job title separately, the body of the ad separately. You can actually have multiple templates. You might have a business that requires to have, it's got different entities, different brands. You can have multiple templates. So the platform comes with a number of standard templates. If I go to the casual, for example, this is how it looks. And then what you can do is you can customize it, and it becomes your own, part of your own library, that you can do whatever you want to do with it. You can change almost everything. It's really, really powerful, as you can see here. Background, color, borders, etc. So that's how you can build your own templates. I'll go back now to the template that I was using by default. These are my custom templates. I think that's the one maybe I was using. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So I'll close this, and you can see now I've built, customized the job ad. I've already entered some of that data came through anyway, so it knows already about salaries and all this. And maybe one thing I'll show you here that's really important, I don't want to go into too much details, the application questions. So you can have multiple different customized, the application funnel. So as the applicants click on the apply button from social media or from job boards like Seek and Indeed and LinkedIn and all that, you can customize the screening questions. You can have multiple templates. So for example, with this template here, I can click there and I can duplicate it, and then once I'm in this mode here, I can now add pages, and for every page I can add whatever questions that I want. Questions can be very, very powerful. Have a look at how many different types of questions you can have, including video questions, meaning instead of typing your answer or selecting an option from a drop down, which you can do of course and all that, I want you to please record your answer so we can see you speaking, so we can get to understand your personality. We can get to understand about the soft skills, not just the hard skills that you've got in your resume and all these drop downs and different options and all that. It's really, really powerful screening questions. I don't want to stay here for too long. I want to keep moving. So now that I've customized pretty much all aspect of the ad before I want to start posting, I can switch to the posting tab, and in here I will see all the job boards. By default, it takes me to my list. I've got a lot of job boards on my list. In your case, probably an average user would have about 5, 6, 7 job boards max, but up to you. The full list of the job boards is here, and you can select a different country to filter on job boards that are relevant for that country. We, no doubt about it, we are the most sophisticated multi-job posting technology in the world when it comes to recruitment. And so we always integrate with any job board that adds value to the industry that we focus on. So if you're in any of the industries that we sell to, the chances are, if there's any job board that is significant enough that you like us to post to, you start to invest a lot of money in it. You want to post, for example, more than one ad a week. Therefore, the posting, that multi-posting becomes significant. The chances are it's already integrated, or we will integrate it anyway. And nevertheless, it's very, very simple. I want to post it to Indeed. I click on edit. All the information comes across. I shouldn't have to do anything really, just a matter of post now or schedule it for later. I want it to be posted maybe at 5 p.m. or the next day or 2 days time. So I'll get out of this one here. The posting takes literally 5 seconds per job board. You can post it to 5, 6, 7, 8 places in about a minute and get out of here. So if I go back now to the design, now we designed the ad, we posted the ads, now the candidates will start to flow through. But of course, you don't need to always advertise. You can bring candidates to be considered for that job. We call link existing from the database that we collect for you. So for us, what we call every job ad that you advertise is an opportunity to replenish your candidate database. You know, you advertise, typically you might get 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 100 applications, but you're going to be only recruiting maybe 1 or 2, 3 people for that role, and then you're going to be left with a lot of good potential candidates. That's why we have a lot of features when we start to talk about recruitment. But nevertheless, in terms of talent pooling and all that, but nevertheless, every application that comes through is always there, and you can search on it with so many different ways, whether you want to search just on keywords. For example, if I'm looking here for nurse, I don't think my database has got any nurses, but nevertheless, I'll just try it, nurse, and I can go to location. I'll say I want it to be within 20 kilometers of Sydney. Sydney Airport will do. Maybe I'll just say Sydney, North Sydney, for example. North Sydney. Okay, North Sydney, 50 kilometers. We'll change it to 20 kilometers, and then we'll apply. I don't have any nurses, I'm really sorry. Nevertheless, you can. We will talk about the data mining of your candidate database. It is extremely sophisticated. Any touch point, anything the candidate said, whether through the screening questions, any choices they made there, selected, said, etc., or typed, will be searchable. But also every keyword in the resume is searchable. Their location is searchable, etc., etc. It's extremely powerful. But now that we've covered the posting, I think I'm going to stop here right now, and we'll start a new and separate module pertaining to managing the applications. Thank you for listening again for this another training module on the Martial Logic platform, and see you on the next course. Stand by. Cheers. Bye.